Aaron's doing graphy graphs. Graphy graphs. Graphy graphs. Yeah. It's Wednesday for him, so he's got kind of a second halfy shift later, right?
No.
No?
Nothing.
Oh, right, they're on that.
No, they're back. I just have nothing to do.
Well, I was going to say, they're either on their vacation or much of the Netherlands folks are on their vacation. Like, it's just so hard to get much stuff done because don't you have like 2 people out from your regular morning stuff just because they're on vacation?
Yeah, at least.
Yeah. But anyways, that would be why there was like nobody at the gym yesterday after a fashion. Oh. Nope, they're gonna put grass on or dirt on top of that thing. So what they did is they put down a black tarp and then a light blue tarp and then another black tarp and then they covered it in like sand and probably dirty silt. But I was wondering, what about the big one? What are they doing with the big one? Oh, that's what they're doing. They're putting down the light blue tarp and then they're putting down, that's what the plastic things are for. But they didn't do that there. Did they? Maybe they did and I missed it. Okay. So that's what the plastic pallets are for. They're putting them down as the base layer underneath the blue tarp that's being rolled. All right. I've never actually seen one of these fields built. Last I checked, they just had a big hole and they put down the plastic feathery turf stuff, and then they just came by with a machine and spread the ground up shoes and tires, and then they just ran a tractor around and kept like raking it in, and that's how they did it. And they placed down the field lines for a football field, and they just sort of put a puzzle together. But I've never actually seen them put it down where you may not necessarily have solid ground in a lot of places. Well, they fixed the solar panel stuff.
It only took, 6 months, 9 months.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff with the corona, and they didn't want to necessarily come out, but now it's like, okay, so the plug was too short for the socket?
Yes.
Somewhere. So the things were okay, and the transformer were okay, but like you tried to put a Cat 5 in what's a phone line? Cat 2?
RJ45.
An RJ45 in a Cat 5 even. Kind of. Like it'll plug in.
And it'll click together, but there's no connection.
Yeah. Or if there is a connection, there's a very weak one because RJ45 only uses 4 lines and really only 2.
Yeah.
And Cat 6 or Cat 5 uses 8.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. So they replaced the plug, or they replaced something in there, and now we are currently working with 2 computers running pretty much full out because Aaron's monitor's on, but my processor's running completely. One
laptop charging.
One laptop charging, one light on because it's pretty much daylight right now. However, it's also very, very cloudy. And I think we are running at... By the way, this is a closet, if you guys are fairly new around here. Oh good, it's blinking freshly. 181. It has 5 different screens. 182. And that's just basically what you get metered at and then how much or something. Like it's all on the paper. 281, 282, 0.06 kilowatt hours. I did not see a negative sign on that. But apparently it can go to a negative sign where we start giving power back to the grid. With both our computers running and a laptop charging and a light running with very cloudy skies, we are borderline giving back to the... Oh, and the fridge is generally running because fridges generally run and all the other things that generally pull a little bit of power. Maybe the place, I don't know. My phone is charging also. Got to remember that one too. But anyways, so I'm going to head out and about. Probably going to go to the gym, do another cardio sesh. Should check out when the rugby's on. The gym will probably have rugby on the TV. Okay, so... Okay, good. You started fogging up there at the end when I recorded the pile driver on the boat in the middle of the bay thing. It's... You see what I mean by that. What? Anyways, I'm watching gymnastics, men's. Everything was over. The rugby stuff I thought I was going to watch today, 3 in the morning, not 3 in the afternoon. And the funny thing is you can call that a hemispherist, I guess. I don't know. But the thing is, it gave me the right times. I just wasn't thinking 3 a.m. and 15. 3 uur and 15 uur. But anyways. So yeah. The Japanese and the men's Japanese team have some iron will faces. Like, I saw a guy before I went back and did some work in the physio area to do and he was on the single bar, high bar, whatever, and he just did like a triple flip. I guess would be a 1080. He did so many rotations around this axis, spins, and then he just landed, stood up, and then walked off the mat. I was like, did you do a good job or a bad job? I can't really tell, because right now, you're superhuman. But there's probably a lot of people that look at my football stuff, and they're like, why are you so angry? It's such a great rep. I mean, I get it, kinda. So unlike one of these machines, I'm on one of these, and I touch the button, and now I have that right here. That's pretty cool. I'm not doing anything complicated. I'm just getting a little bit in. But it's just so fucking muggy right now. I'm probably gonna do a little bit of cardio after this, but I'm just gonna finish the men's thing and see what's going on. Homegirl was using the thing, so I didn't get to use that. I might go back and use that after she's done, but she's doing a whole workout set back there in the physio area. I did some other stuff, but not the stuff I really wanted to do. In fact, she was even using the dumbbells that I wanted to test to see if how the strength is returned. So, like, she had the 2s, the 3s, the 4s, and the 5s, and the 6s. I was like, homegirl, I get it, it's your time, but it's other people's time too. When you see the men's Russian gymnast on the high bar, and you're just like, okay, I can see why I'm at the gym, because it would be very distracting for air tonight. Really? I didn't know Americans were so attracted to Russians. USA? TPE? Oh boy. Oh, is this Taiwanese? What's TPE? Oh, he's on the pommel horse. Oh, son of a bitch. Straddle that. Well, I will say this much about the blessing of Aford, as I can sit there and talk to him about the NFL while I do some cardio on a reclined bike or something. Yeah. Got a lot of calories burned, like 200, just doing nothing, basically. It's kind of warm in here. It's a bit humid, especially when I go up to the 4th floor here. I was in Albert Heijn, and I picked up like orange apple juice and stuff. And I walked out of Albert Heijn, and it was cold but humid. But I first felt the humidity first. And I was like, it's not even raining. And then the sun came out, and the temperature went up like 1 degree because of the sun, at least the perceived temperature. And that humidity got worse. So I'm standing outside in a breeze, sweating. Because that's how the Netherlands do in summer. But like 2 times on the tram, and once while I was standing at the 37 stop, I felt like a WoW NPC. I'm just sort of standing there minding my own business, looking at the phone, and people come walking up. Sorry, walk around. The final bit was I came in the side entrance because I went over and explored that little crappy orange arch thing that's in the Sluisberg. I just thought, what? I'll walk over there. I'll walk inside. If someone says, hey, you're not supposed to be here, I will literally just walk away. You know? There's no gate. So I walk in and it's just a open bada bouncing around. It's just an outside space. There's like 6 picnic tables and a volleyball. There's like a couple benches. Like that's it. It's just a little outdoor area and they're like, welcome to the Slow Spurt. I'm like, sure. If you wanted to have like an outdoor kids party at a bunch of picnic tables, you could probably just go there and utilize 5 picnic tables and have a kids party. Or, you know, capture all of the picnic tables here at the skate park where they can have fun. But the worst, so I came in the side entrance and I went down the little hallway and kind of went around and beep, hit the elevator button. It was way up at the 7th floor. And so this lady, I see her out of the corner of my eye. She comes in, she fumbles with her keys, and she opens the inside door. And she stands like this close to the other elevator door. Goedemiddag. Hi. I'm waiting for it to come down because it's coming down from, you know, fucking heaven, it feels like. And then she's like, ugh, and then turns 90 degrees and almost runs me over. I'm like, I'm starting to feel like a WoW NPC. Like, nobody knows I'm there. Or they do recognize that I'm there, but they can literally, I have no clipping. But then but this is the real world, so I do have clipping. I was standing there looking at juices in Albert Heijn, and some lady ran her cart into me. But I saw her kind of doing this with her cart, and I kind of turned to like watch her. But I didn't move, thinking, you're not gonna, you know, have an issue with, you know, you're not gonna run yourself into a tree. Because I'm literally just standing still. And I watch her, and she's like staring forward, and she looks right at me, looks down for a second at like the little scanner thing, and then right before she runs into me, she looks up and then runs her cart into me and says, oh, sorry. And I'm like, what in the hell are people being spaced out for? Like, what? Y'all need to... I'm going to play a little bit of WoW. We're going to have Italian tonight. I'm going to do the thing here and probably... Yeah, I'm going to go get my seeds, or my souls. I'm going to go get the anima. I'm going to go do the things. Storm the Maw. Oh, that makes sense. Rare or special encounters. Does that count Korthia?
Maybe.
I hope so. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a football video. There's some interesting news, but I need to research the public sway over it. I'll have links, but tomorrow's interesting about... Aaron saw that title of that article.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I'll talk about it more tomorrow before practice.